Italian Nice Family, let me know what it is. I think it's about week three, something like that. The event season getting started. Um, Last week was all right. Had some rain, of course, cold weather. Hence why I really never ever like to do events in March nor early April because weather unpredictable. You know, you can have one day be 80 and it can be 40 degrees. It's ridiculous. I don't mind raining when it's hot. Raining when it's cold, come on, man. It's foolishness at that point. Nobody wants to be wet and cold at the same time. If anything, wet and hot, hey, we'll take that all day long. But this is, this is the reason why I really don't do events this early in the season. Because I hate it with a passion. Be hot all week long. This weekend, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, rainy the whole time. It's cold. Your boy hate being cold. I can't stand it. So there's no point me even doing it. But it happens. Got to roll with it. It's more about getting practice on, getting set up, getting my body back used to getting the carts out, putting everything together in a timely manner, and just kind of getting unrusty. So it was all right last week. Made a little bit of money. It don't matter. It is what it is. Um, Follow up to one last week. They've been organizing one meeting, not changing the price from last year to this year, and I told them no. And they came back and said that they said thank you for that, but they won't move forward with it. It's too high for them. The increase was too high for them. The increase might be like $25, something crazy. But I had a whole tour. Told them thank you, appreciate you. Thank you anyway. And they said, oh well, we have other events, whatever. You know the price now. It is what it is. Do I feel bad about turning them down? No, I don't. Again, because yes, it is money, but your time is valuable, your effort's valuable. People want you to get the same level of service and great experience that they're accustomed to at a discount or the rate that the market doesn't demand. My market demands it, so it is what it is. It's still one of the lowest price things to come out for any event anyway. So, yeah, get somewhere and sit down. No, I don't regret it at all. I'll do it again, done all the time. Now, as I told you as well last week, these people are calling all the time about birthday parties, for graduation parties at their homes, and all kind of events. I've done baby showers, bar mitzvahs. I mean, all kind of things that go on. Be calling now. So last year was my last year doing private events for people in general, not for corporate, not catering wise, for companies, corporations, no. But birthday parties and stuff at people's houses, it's wrapped this year. Not doing it anymore. The money's fine doing it. I charge about charge a few $100 to come out for a couple of hours. See, same thing most times. But anyway, but that's because I hate having to push the cart on the grass. You never know which one to get into. With people's homes, you have somewhere to park. A lot of times, it's a party. It's hard enough for you to park as it is. It's a pure headache. It's like, oh my gosh. And man, and you tell people that, hey, I'm making it myself. I'm going to park in front of home here, up front. And then you get the dumb look. Oh, but we got all set up around back at home. Got a tent back there for you. We'll help you put your car on the grass. Come on, man. The small car, 500 pound when it's full. I understand that. I hate having anybody help me, move the car anyway. So now I'm annoyed. I put on grass and pushing and pulling, and then imagine when it's time to go, you got to push and pull it again, or have help get it again. Could be on the hill, on the incline. I mean, all kind of things. This happens with it, and I hate it. So the money isn't worth it at all. So I'm over it. People have been sad about that. A lot of people I've done events for every year since I've been in business for their family and friends, doing birthday parties like that coming up, and but can't worry about that. Again, it's no stress this year. I don't want to deal with it. 2 hour quick hitter. It's the same amount of effort to get ready for a birthday party as it is for an event. You got to have the cart loaded, got the cart loaded up, put in place. So again, no stress this year. I don't hear nothing about it. So this year I'm not doing any events at nobody's personal home. That includes weddings. Weddings are great money as well, but the same rules apply. The thing that I hate about weddings is just that it isn't the fact it's weddings. That most time the bride and groom can't enjoy the product because you take it to them when they're ready to eat the product, but they're being pulled all kind of directions for photos. People want to talk to them. They can never ever really enjoy the product. So you want to make sure that they get experience. Now the guests get experience. The guests can get up, get as many as they want during the wedding, back and forth. They're having the time of their life. It's crazy. But the bride and groom, it's just same thing at birthday parties. After a while, it's annoying. So I quit doing that too. So no weddings this year. People calling, shoot them down. Pew, pew. Nope. Birthday parties. Nope. I think they often feel disappointed about that, but they'll be all right. Again, about my mental sanity and body healing and stress level keeping down, it work more than those events that can be very stressful. Weddings can be very stressful. Just especially another thing that gets you is one of the crazy things that can happen is in the wedding is everybody having a good time, they're great, reception, they're drinking. You got to get paid after the event. So now you got to go find most time the drunk groom or the parents a little bit out of it, same reason, and ask for your payment. Never had an issue. Sometimes, a little bit of loop in the head and then they barely standing up and, it feels awkward having to approach them at the end of the event, at the end of the big day for money. What should be happening is, hey, as soon as I come on site, boom, boom, here's my money, good to go, But then again, you add stress to them, but trying to find them into the event menu that run around stressed, makeup on, everything else like that. See, it's just a headache. I hate headaches. In the past, I've been hired by the catering venue to do it. A little bit different with that way. You want to show up on site, yeah, caterer, they pays you from them directly and do it, but not all the time. Yeah, most times the people, the bride or groom wants to book me directly, which is fine. But because of that kind of headache, I want to deal with all that, man. Stop playing. It's just this ridiculous. Um, Another thing that happened this past week was I applied for an event. I want to say in late February. When I did last year for the first time. Really good event. Made about $3,000 for this event one day. And I applied for it this year. As soon as it came out, boom, boom, I didn't hear nothing back. So last night I get an email saying, hey, the venue is full now for the event. They're not to take more vendors. I'm ignoring it because I knew I applied when it first came out the gate. So I went ahead and hit back to organize again and said, hey, once I didn't hear anything back from the event, I applied back this time frame. So, oh, damn, I'm sorry, but we're full now. Now, there's two ways to handle it. You can either be as organizer, be the person I hate, oh my God, but y'all applied back then, go to the big argument thing, or you learn to do better. It's okay. All right, I now know next year to go ahead and follow back up. I know that it might say, but Jay, that was 3 grand in one day plus $100 tips. But why would you not fight for that? I'm an event organizer. I look at my standpoint, why didn't I follow up earlier to say, hey, this confirms you got received my application, yada yada yada. So I won't, no harm, no foul. I didn't do that, so that's on me. I'm never gonna backtrack on nobody else for me not following up to begin with. It also goes back to the point of being grateful, getting to any event one time anyway. Nobody owes you nothing in this business. Okay, so if I didn't apply again, check up on it on my own second time, that's on me. I know it was more than 3 grand. I would have made more than that this time around anyway. But it's also why you got to expand where you're going and you're reaching your business to where you're not counting on this one thing in one spot. You already got a business coming up that's going to make the same amount of money again. It would have been nice to add on to that, sure. But as a business person, you got to have more events to counteract those kind of things that can happen through your fault or through them. Cause maybe they might say, "Hey, the person did get it, but they intentionally overlooked your event, or accidentally they just missed it." Okay, life happens, man. Nobody owes me nothing, so it is what it is. Going on. So do I think it was an accident? I think it was intentional. I don't know, but no stress. Don't care. Only thing I know that next year, trying to get in again, and apply for it and I follow to confirm that it received, and that way go from that standpoint. So never stress about things like that, and no matter what it was that goes on. Okay, you don't control things you control, and you got to pay your business to be successful and grow on your own with multiple events in multiple areas, so you count on the same ones every year. Don't play yourself like that. I know I'm very fortunate to be the same events a lot of times every year, back to back. But I know at any moment those events can go away. And what am I going to do? So you have to constantly be chasing new venues, new customers, new areas, new cities to keep the business going. That's the only way to grow is to be looking for other stuff while continuing your, um, I should say, your normal events that you have every year, the usual events. Okay, you got to keep building that process because any moment it can go away, and and you're stuck. I ain't being stuck. Here's why I'm traveling. Okay, traveling, going to Wilmington, all kind of places here. I'm traveling. This weekend going to be in Greensboro on Saturday. Heads up, coming. All right, but We can get shout out for week three. What happened? The weather sucked like always. It was good all week long. Weekend was absolutely horrible, disgusting. Why I hate doing events. I love doing events mid-April toward the back end. That way you pass the cold fronts. Old man winter has his last hurrah. Okay, that's what he does. But that's how it goes. Week four coming up. So I'm traveling this weekend. Looking forward to that. Getting ready. Doing for that. Oh, one last thing that happened last week as well. I'm glad I caught myself. So I'm having some new signs made for my new car that I bought, you know. And I went to go pick up the signs. The signs were ready, and of course the signs were wrong. Now I sent them the same company that built my first set of signs for my big cart. I want the exact same thing again. The chain cut bottom purple. That's it. Well, you know how it goes. They got new staff who read their own plans wrong. But before pieces, they had three because they had two combined together as one. I walk in and say, "What is that?" They tell my sign, "Oh, what do you mean?" The original plan that you guys sent back to you showed four pieces, not three. With two of them combined together. I need thing cut in half. We're supposed to be at yada yada. So then I'm looking. It's okay, no problem with that. We'll take it back, get that done. I know you will. So then I'm looking at it more closely, and my magnets for the flavor sit on top of the on the front of the cart, but it blends in, right? So they have magnetic tape already on the sign for me to put my magnets on for the fit there, right? The magnets weren't there. The tape wasn't there. I said, "Well, where's the tape at?" They had it outlined where the tape's supposed to go. Stupid. But not the actual match itself raised. So of course the guy who did it brought out to me looking stunned and stupid at me, right? You know. And I said, yeah. And I'm trying to explain what I'm talking about. He's not getting it, what is going on. But luckily, the guy who did it last time come out, "Hey Jay, haven't seen it well, how's it going, yada yada." And they say, "Hey man, we're chopping it up, having a good time. It's been some years." And he asked what's going on. He said, "Yeah, you're right. He's playing to the new cats. That's the problem. The new cats today, I don't know what is going on, but it's a level of incompetency, unable to process that we, as older people, have put into our kids to where they are functionally illiterate. It's ridiculous. It's on a mass scale. I don't care where you go. These young people today are just so out of it. It's not even funny. I don't know how to get higher. But anyway, so the older guy, original person, explains to what's going on with him. He gets it, but then looks stupid on how to fix it. So then, nobody got to tell me, it's okay. It's sent back to the design team. You tell me what's going on. We need to have metal and magnetic strip placed on the board, same size square the magnet, so like that, and you have an overlay of the image over that. That way, when the flavor magnet isn't up there, it's still like a complete sign altogether. Simple. He still had the dumb look on his face. Again, functionally illiterate is in mass all over the place. I don't get it. You can try to go out to eat. You got to deal with somebody who's mentally slow. Not because I'm not about having an issue mentally. They just really aren't there. They're not dialed in. They just don't care anymore. I don't know where it came from. It's sad and ridiculous. Okay? Oh my God. It reminds me, I went there. I hardly ever eat at McDonald's. I hardly ever eat there. Okay? Why? Because most time the food sucks anyway. Now you go in there, and the people are just, again, out of it again. Functional illiterate. Can't do it. So my wife and I were tired of cooking a lot recently. Just want something quick, something to eat. We knew it was gonna be harmful food anyway. Let's go ahead and get something. Hopefully it's hot. I go in there, I order the kiosk. I would do that by default. That way my order guaranteed right on the screen. I ain't got to deal with either they didn't hear me correctly. They got ass something on. No, it's here on the screen. I'm doing this. Boom, 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 boom. And you watch people back there, all the staff back there, and everybody just running around doing nothing, looking busy but doing nothing. Then you watch them, they talk and listen to them. Hear how aloof the brain is, how spaced out they just seem like this have no kind of common sense at all, and it's just so sad. And you watch order after order be wrong from come in there and look at it like you can't read the screen properly, or you read the screen so fast in your mind that you get lost on what you're doing. It's so crazy to me. So back to the sound person who was slow, mentally out of it, aloof. In my opinion, shouldn't have been hired, but this a young cat. End of the day, this young cat who's been raised by us, older people, who've been coddled way too much, vapor too much. They can't do nothing on their own, not think on any level, on nothing. It's totally stupid in their mindset. Some people hate the word stupid. I don't care. It's what it is, okay? You gotta be able to function in society. Two people who are functionally literate here. They're just being. So the other person explains to him what needs to tell them line by line what has to be done. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'll have it done. I know full well the old guy had to go back there and even father told me to do it again. That's just how this have to do it for him. I'll go put a question for you, and that way you can see what I told you to do. We shouldn't have to do anyway. It's been part of the design. So the plus was I planned ahead of time. Ordered these signs ahead of time to where I have another 3 weeks or 2 weeks, just about almost 3 weeks, before I need these signs for an event. So that's another thing, y'all. Don't wait on the last minute. You never know what's going to happen with people, what's going to be wrong with it. Allow as much time as possible to get it popping. I need this card for April 29th. That's its debut. So I got time to wait. Put it for more than a month ago. Okay? But we're short staffed, we're real busy, yada yada yada. I don't say none of that. I'm gonna give you notice. When I come pick it up, I need to be right. So now I gotta take one of the old signs back. Cause now I don't trust them at all for it to be done properly. So now I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning the quality that they use for the sign. They look great. They like the bomb. Fantastic. So now I gotta take one of my old signs back and ensure that they have the same quality material that my first set was made out of. It'll match from here. It has to match. They don't trust me at all. Okay, I'm doing with stupidity. You know, it's crazy. So now I'm on that kick now. So they take that back. Be sure it's straight. But moral is, don't wait. Don't be in a rush. You get some time when you do your orders, so it's straight. Order a cart ahead of time. You know, they say it'll take months to come in. What? But got it. Hey. Order my signs ahead of time. First of the signs, done wrong. Okay. I got time. Hey. So, just trying to get ahead of the game, man. Trying to keep, cause you always count on people messing up your stuff. It's a standard. Count on people messing up your stuff. If you do that, you'll be all right. You can kind of get in front of them for the most part. Give time, give leeway for their incompetence, their missteps, their accidents, their forgetfulness. They can blame the damn supply chain all they want to. Okay? Stop playing me, man. So account for everything. Every time grab what you can for and allow time. If you do last minute, it's going to be a problem. So I'm also getting ready for my events. I'm locked down my activities, my fun things to do with my events, getting that in place. Got the DJ locked down now for ones in May. Ordered some entertainment as well for my event. So that part's coming together. Pretty cool. All right, y'all, family lounge. That's enough for today. Gonna roll with it. I got an event this weekend in Greensboro, so get my first long travel one. To see not wake my body, loosened up for the drive. Down there, see how it goes. All have a good time in Greensboro. Good people, really, really good town, great support. So we'll go from there, family lounge. All right, y'all. Peace up, A-Town down. See y'all soon. Bye.